Scott, you pastor a church campus with a lot of security. Can you tell me about how you get in?
Getting into my campus is really unique. Well, first of all, anyone who visits our church, they have to get approval from the state of Ohio. We have to go through something like airport security, 2 sets of high security fences, and then we walk about another half mile to get all the way back to our chapel. And that's what it takes to plant a church inside a prison. Prison ministry, at least in the state of Ohio, has always gone like this. A church says they want to come in and do a Bible study, so they'll come in once a month. And then another church comes in and says, we want to come in and do something every week, but it can only be on Wednesdays at 2 o'clock. But every week it's different people. A lot of times people just give up, and these guys don't have a consistent fellowship of people who they can worship Jesus with, grow in their faith alongside.
I personally have been here since 2016. I've seen a lot of people come and go. This is a very dark place.
People need to go in and preach the gospel, not just preach the gospel, but be the active examples of what it looks like to be a man or woman of God.
These guys and the staff are truly overlooked. By design, they are kept out of sight from society. I remember the warden of the prison, she approached our church and she said that she believes that the inmates needed more than just a program. They needed to experience transformation that God can bring people. And so she asked if we'd be willing to truly invest in this prison community. And I started thinking but that means we're gonna plant a church inside the walls of prison. That's I don't even know who to talk to about that. This is such an important group of people that are totally forgotten about. And in that space, there's very little hope. It can feel like they're not valued, but they are. No matter what someone has done in their life, everyone deserves the hope that Jesus can bring. What we're doing is we're in there with 17 different ministries, and it's the same people doing the same ministry every day, every week.
In the 30 years that I've been incarcerated, I've never seen the church actually plant roots in a prison and do the work that's being done here.
I'm not knocking anybody for what they do. Glory be to God for everybody that comes in. But to have the dedication to come in and set up shop, that's bold.
They see you here time and time again. They know that it's for real.
Grace has been here for about 2 years now. They've been faithful, they've been consistent. They always come in with a smile on their face, willing to help share your burdens.
You know that they're genuine, they really pray for us. When they say that, you can tell they mean it.
This is Paul, he's a Grace volunteer. I've been incarcerated for quite a few years. When you come to prison as a child, there's a lot of things you miss. Not really understanding what manhood is. And Paul gave that to me.
Pastor Jonathan, the head pastor at the church, he really does make us feel like we're a part of the home church. He always shouts us out on the screen.
Brothers at Lorraine Correctional, we love you, so grateful for you. We are so glad to have you as part of the family, and love you guys.
There's an entire family of believers who are waiting for the guys on the outside once they're released so they can continue growing with Jesus.
Some of us do get transformed. What transformation is, I'm not talking about religion, I'm talking about relationship.
We have 7 long-term inmates going through the School of Ministry, and our hope is that they will be part of planting more churches in other prisons or on the outside as well.
I can help people, for real. I want to go out there and I want to come back in and I want to show these dudes what it looked like. Because when God changes your heart, it changes everything.
It is hard. Sometimes I just want to quit, but I keep going because there's a lot of lost people there. There's a lot of people that need the hope that truly only comes from Jesus. But there's also a lot of people there who know Jesus and they're lonely and they need equipped. They need to be encouraged. They need people to walk alongside them.